see them get a little bit more aggressive here offensively. Defensively, they've stepped up to the challenge here, goal, but I do think you can, to a certain degree, maybe. You saw that was just a quick transition, fell right onto the foot of Dietrich. She made one move, then one more, and then finished. We could blink and see an opportunity like that happen for the Skylanders, and then we're right back. Knights quick there. They'll steal a possession. Can they hold on to it? They cannot. But that quick turnaround doesn't lead much. Oh, there. Lydia Morris almost stole a possession for the Knights, as the Skylanders are waiting to play that one out of bounds. That one will play out of bounds here for the Knights. Another throw. Talked about how will that goal change things for the Skylanders. Of course, change things for the Knights as well. Maybe they build on that momentum and go on a little bit of a run here. Close out this final 23 minutes. Some moans and groans. Some people not happy with the whistle that time. Skylanders say it does seem like the Skylanders need something to break their way here. Body language a little down since the goal. Momentum more and more going the way of the Knights. Though they say this is a beautiful game, and I think one of the reasons it is you see a play like that, that goes just a half an inch another way, and the momentum is right back on the side of the Skylanders. And there is a missed touch on the sideline. And the two teams will take a quick break to hydrate, and also, conveniently, for the Skylanders, a chance to talk some strategy here as this game is starting to break for the Knights. 21:49 left. It is 1-0 Knights. We'll be back after this short break. The break has come and gone here. The Knights will have possession as we return. They're up 1-0 as well here on the scoreboard. Oh, here comes the Skylanders. One more defender to beat. Can they turn the corner? And a tremendous effort on both sides. We got players pointing in both directions, though the only point that matters is the one from that orange jersey. And he says goal kick. A great effort, though, there from the Skylanders. That is another possession that has ended for them deep in their offensive zone. So maybe some momentum starting to build for the team in the white jersey. If that continues, they could break through with that game-tying goal here in this final 20 minutes, as we are just 50 seconds away from hitting that 20-minute mark. What an exciting first 25 it's been. And this matchup of two evenly matched teams, and whoa, Nelly, something going over there on the far sideline, but a foot came out of nowhere, deflected the ball, and put a stop to the run. It's another Skylanders possession. Ending deep in their offensive zone, though. They are certainly building something here. Looking to play for possession here smartly. Though as soon as I say that, Dietrich comes up and ooh, Nelly. One more. Here's the pass. Here's Holloway. Can she take it the rest? And no. Some great defense there in the box being played. Kopp comes in and makes the initial play, and then someone comes in and cleans up, though we will have a corner kick for the Knights. The Knights with a 1-0 lead in a corner with under 20 to play here in the first half. The Knights have plenty of spectacular corner kick goals to their name here this season. Can they add another one here? Oh, maybe, almost. But somebody got a piece of the body on that, and then eventually somebody was able to clear it. Though a whistle, and maybe somebody ate that ball. We will take a break. Timeout on the field. We're back with you here in the Lions Den as Caitlin LaPointe, freshman out of Perry Hall Christian, walks off under her own power. A hard shot. LaPointe. That number 7 jersey been right here in the middle of so much this season. So I know I speak for all the players, coaches, and fans when I say I hope for a return into this game. Excuse me. Reminder to take the trash out later this evening. Skylanders trying to take the trash out here. Trash being, in this situation, this ball that is buried deep in their defensive zone. That play right there won't help them much, as possession now is with the Knights. The breeze has picked up a little bit here in the Lions' Den. Oh, there's a play over everyone's head. Oh, another one. Nice footwork on display here in this last minute. Will it lead to a clear, though? Oh, it will. And a through ball. One more pass. Oh, the Knights saw what was coming. That may have led to a game-tying goal. Instead, quick defensive play sends the ball back into the defensive zone of the Skylanders. I started to say a moment ago, the breeze is picked up here in the Lions' Den, which I'm sure players on the field are thankful for. But how does it again? And oh, goodness. Number 19 is all laughs right now because she is displaying those gains in the weight room. Just trucked through a Skylanders player. Knights still with possession. Holloway, one move. Can it follow with a good pass? It does, but the pass is a little bit too far out in front of Dietrich. She's able to chase it down, and there is the flag and the whistle for the offsides. Dietrich, great effort to chase that ball down. Made one move. The pass that followed. So it looked like the Skylanders were building the momentum, though that play right there may have stolen it right back in favor of the Knights. I'll take this opportunity to let you fans know that this is just game one of a doubleheader. We'll have Knights men's soccer action after this. You want to stick around for that. Scheduled start time of 5:30. Though the action on the field, what's most important right now, and it's looking good as the Skylanders are building something here as they have possession deep in their offensive zone. Ball played out of bounds, though the throw will go Skylanders' way. The through ball and a whistle. And whoa, Nelly. You'll take a deep breath if you're a Knights fan, player, or coach, because here is an opportunity for the Skylanders. A little mini gift, so to speak. You got to earn the whistle opportunity, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Their offense struggling to create real strong opportunities. And here with 13 minutes and some change left in the first half, here's a great opportunity for the Skylanders. One touch. And whoa, man. It doesn't get much closer than that. What could have been is on everybody's mind. What may be is what's in front of us. And they'll switch fields, hold on to possession here. Skylanders, can they build on that momentum? And there's a nice tackle in the offensive zone. Can they turn the corner here on the pass? They cannot, and oh man. Unlucky for the Skylanders. That ball ends up not touching Caroline Warnes. That is good defense by number 19. Caught off the angle and also made sure possession stayed with the Knights. Or ended up with the Knights, I should say. Just 2 minutes away from the 10-minute mark of this first half. And we knew this playoff contest was going to be a good one. It has lived up to the hype here so far. Something for the Skylanders. The through ball found its way through and it bounced in a great area, but the Knights defense once again steps up to the challenge and cuts off the angle and made it very difficult. Would have taken just a perfect play. Instead, it was just a good one. good won't lead to a goal this time. Though if the Skylanders keep up with the way things have been going here in the last 2-3 minutes, I think they may break through with their first goal before the halftime whistle. It certainly seems like they've found their footing, both defensively and offensively. These two teams mirror one another so many ways. The sevens in the win column, goals per game, but also so many of the opportunities for these two teams being created at the midfield. Strong defensive midfield play, and here's a strong kick right into the hands of Holland, and that one, a missile. Holland doesn't have to do the high-rise act as much as we saw on the other side, but that one did come up on her in a hurry. It's a tough catch to make cleanly on a ball coming at you that fast. And here's a quick transition. Skylanders first to the ball, though. And Paula Harold, number 17, the one with two good opportunities for the Skylanders offensively here in the late stages of this first half. Skylanders look to get number 17 another opportunity, and maybe the third time will be the charm. Here comes the opportunity for the Skylanders, though. Warnes is quick to make the tackle. Both teams showing off the defense here in the Lions' Den. Only one goal on the board. How much longer will that stay the case, though? Couple of spins there. Ball had too much spin. Did not go the way they wanted. Though the bounce goes the Skylanders' way the second time around. And here they come with a throw near sideline, deep in their offensive zone. Give it right back, pretty much. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Time is running out in this first 45. But luckily for the Skylanders and us, the fans, there's another 45 after this short break, so stick around. Stick around for after the game as well. Just remember, we have Knights men's soccer action after this. Here's Holloway, one move. Her pass to Dietrich is intercepted in the air. We've slowed down here a little bit in this last 2 minutes. I'm sure fatigue may be starting to set in, at least in this first 45. Like I said earlier, it is a hot spring afternoon here at the Lions' Den, though the breeze is giving some relief. But I know if it's hot up here in the broadcast booth, it is hot down there on the turf. And oh, they're able to split the defense with possession. And here come the Skylanders. They're the first to the ball, but we find out that's because somebody was offsides. We've seen two big offsides calls on both sides here now. Or one on each side, excuse me, I should say. That one a little less obvious than the one we saw for the Knights, or maybe I'm just saying that because it was on the other sideline and I'm not wearing my glasses. Regardless, the Knights take over possession here, looking to build a little bit of a run. Remember, they scored that goal almost 20 minutes into the first half. They've been held in check since then, though not for lack of trying. They've had one or two opportunities that they just missed out on. Here comes an opportunity for the Skylanders, though they'll slow it down and regroup, play it back to the defenders. Knights looking to transition now, and we'll see a whistle there as the feet get tangled up. I got a feeling this final 5 minutes is going to be a good one. Will be a good one for which side, though? And there is a nice play as Dietrich watches an opportunity be taken away from her, pretty much right in front of her. That ball was coming towards her, and Anika was quick to come off the line and put the foot to it. Couldn't save that one with the hands, well out of the box. The smart play by the goalie, though. Sometimes you make a play off the line. It's not about skill. It's about timing and fearlessness, though I guess timing is a skill unto itself. Now under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. The Skylanders trying to get a clear here. They're working on that far sideline. Of course, both teams would love a goal here in this final 4 minutes. Skylanders, I think, even more important than a goal here in the final 4 minutes is holding on to this momentum and keeping the game where it is. You'd love to go in 1-1, but worst comes to worst, make sure you go in at least just down one. Don't give the Knights a quick opportunity to create something here in this final 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Well-timed steal there. Can the Skylanders turn? Here it is. Bouncing ball. Skylanders are first to it, but the Knights have the angle. And they get the tackle and get the possession. Whoa, Nelly, what a good defensive play there as that ball was bouncing for Jocelyn Mole in a good goal-scoring area if she would have been able to get it with possession and turn the corner. Sam Wilson said not so much. Not today, or at least not on that one. Maybe today, but not right now. There's Warrens, quick to the ball. The pass to Dietrich will go in front of Dietrich. And whoa, Nelly, what a tackle from McClurg. Number 11 jersey has been putting in some work on that defensive line. She may have just saved a goal because Dietrich would have been headed towards the goal if she got possession there. Holloway may be headed towards the goal if she can get possession. Skylanders say not so much, though. The error on the throw-in gives the Knights a great opportunity with just over a minute to play in this first half. The big kick. the field goal sign, but I think that one was wide left. Regardless, a sigh of relief here if you're a Skylanders fan, player or coach, as that turnover on the throw-in could have been costly. A turnover at the midfield could be costly here as well. 60 seconds is all that separates these two teams from the halftime whistle. I was going to say that 60 seconds could not come fast enough if you're a Skylanders player, but now that you got possession, maybe you want it to slow down just a bit. Get something going here. Looking on through the middle. There's a good fight for the ball, though the pass was intercepted by Warnes. That number 19 jersey has stopped a lot of offensive opportunities here. Caroline Warnes, the freshman out of Perry Hall, as well as everybody out there, certainly earned the water break, as that will take us to triple zeros, and we have played the first 40. Everyone in the administration department, as well as the coaches and players, most importantly, happy for that gift from the administration Santa Claus, so to speak. The Skylanders will be looking for a gift in the form of a game-tying goal. They started with possession to start the first half. The Knights started with the second, but as you see here, Skylanders working with it now. They quickly got it back. Oh, here's Dietrich with a steal. Trying to get around the defense, but that is 3 white jerseys surrounding the ball and not giving number 10 an inch. Interesting to see what the strategy is here in the second half for these two teams. Do we see any kind of adjustments? I guess you could talk yourself into just playing the same strategy you had in the first half. I mean, we are at a 1-0 game. It's close. But I think we'll see the Skylanders make, or attempt to make, a few adjustments, particularly offensively. Need a way to be able to create some more consistent opportunities. And they're certainly far from being in a situation where they need a goal right here, right now, but they want to get that game-tying goal sooner than later. The Knights' strategy, not just all defensive, I'm sure. They're looking to create some breathing room for themselves, as they're something and then nothing, as McGarvey took it as far as she could, played it on that line, but then played it into the side of the net. What looked like a little bit of something ended up being a whole lot of nothing. Can the Skylanders get back on the horse here as we see them cross that midfield line? They're quickly sent back onto the other side. Communication breakdown there. Though that bouncing ball bounces into a dangerous area, though the 2 blue jerseys cut off the angle, and Warnes is able to save it from going out of bounds for a moment. Number 19 continues to push the aggression. Number 19 jersey been right there in the middle of the action since the opening whistle, pretty much. Oh, they're trying to play it back with the head. The Dietrich was right there to steal it. Though the Skylanders are able to get out of the danger zone. At least for a moment. Man, you saw something there. That takes another bounce the other way. Dietrich maybe is able to carry that in towards goal scoring area. The Knights still a chance to carry into goal scoring. Oh, number 11 closed that door rather quickly. Skylanders around one player. Here comes a carry and the through ball. A little bit too much mustard. Sophia Taylor, I believe, the player who carried that ball into the scoring or into the offensive zone. I couldn't take it. Oh, wow. Some good footwork going behind the defender, creating this opportunity. One more play, another, the shot, and Warnes is there for the deflection, and we'll have a corner. Wow, something there for the Skylanders. All because of some great footwork by a couple of players. You saw just the quick moves to get around the defender and create just enough space. The first one led to the good pass. The second one, the good shot that was eventually deflected and led us to this corner here. Far sideline, hands in the air, ball will follow. It's a quality strike. It hits a couple bodies. It's bouncing around. Dietrich is there. So is the Skylanders, trying to keep it in the offensive zone. They've got momentum. Can they hold on to it? And you hear the cries from the coaching staff on that far sideline to push the ball up. Seemed like the Knights were lagging behind there for a moment, and there's a play that will draw the whistle. Never want to see a penalty, but a penalty like that kind of maybe, just maybe, saved a good offensive opportunity. Said Sam Wilson will take this free kick. I don't think she placed that where she wanted to, given the sound. Don't think she probably struck that the way that she wanted to. Missed opportunity here for the Knights, as we have almost played 10 minutes here in this second half. And the Skylanders, oh man, the spin, what could have been defense right there to make the play. Skylanders again though. Play made by Cervetas this time. Oh, there's the through ball, and Cervetas once again makes the play. The defense being tested here for the Knights. It does seem like the Skylanders offense has made a few adjustments here in this second half. And you see Holland is quick to come off the line and make the catch, keep the ball in play, keep the clock moving. Ball probably would have rolled off the end line and went for a goal kick. I think the Knights need a good offensive possession here. They don't need a goal, of course. They're up here. But they need something to steal a little bit of momentum. That won't steal any momentum. Instead, it's a steal for the Skylanders. But can they clear it? They clear it out of the danger zone, but not out of their defensive zone. Ball will go for a goal kick. Quick 1-2 passing, developing there for a moment. Oh, here's you see the Knights take over on the throw. nothing much there. Another goal kick. Almost played a full 10 minutes here. It seems like most of that 10 minutes has been spent in the offensive zone of the Skylanders. I know that's not the case. It's been probably closer to even. The Knights have had their chances and their fair share of possessions, but just the good quality opportunities that stand out have been all on the side of the Skylanders. Have not been able to break through and get the lid off the goal yet, as they still find themselves down 1-0. Though that one keeping their hopes alive and feeling strong. Substitution checking into the game here for the Knights. As the breeze is still going here, though it's slowed down a little bit. And as this game goes on, I think the heat will play a factor. I think partly because of the heat and partly because this game has already been physical. It's only going to get more physical as it continues. These two teams know what's in front of them in terms of this game and then afterwards. 50-50 ball won by the Skylanders. And good possession, a carry, but Warrens is there to stop the momentum before it really got going. Man, what a quality carry there. Velez, I believe. Number 7 took it as far as she could. Still possession here for the Skylanders, though Dietrich trying to do something about that. Skylanders will elect to change the fields, move it around. Oh, that's a missed touch. Can Dietrich win possession here on the sideline? She cannot, but possession will be given to the Knights. And they'll have a throw on this near sideline with just over 30 minutes to play here in this second half. And here is something. Oh, they're quick to come off the line. Excuse me, Sophia Annika is quick to come off the line and make the save. Not a lot of time to spare as well. And Sophia made that save. Here's a carry near sideline, and there's a nice defensive play from O'Toole this time. Seeing the luxury of a lead here in a game like this. The Knights in no hurry. Whether it's a throw-in, goal kick, the goalie has possession. They're happy to take their time, let some seconds come off the clock, and there's Warrens. Gets the whistle. Moans and groans from both sides because of the ref for two very different reasons. Knight's not happy with the whistle call. The Skylanders not happy with the fact the ball ricocheted off of him. But just like the umpire in baseball, he's a part of the field. Certainly not ideal, but it's the way the cookie crumbles, as somebody once said. Ball bounces over that far sideline. Possession still with the Skylanders. And there's good control after the throw-in. And the through ball, I think maybe would have found its target, but I think a Knights player was able to get a foot on that. Can Dietrich get a foot on this? She does. Can she turn? She can, but a good, well-timed tackle made that a difficult play. You won't get credit for a save on a tackle like that, but you might as well, because Dietrich maybe would have put that on line if it wasn't for the good defensive effort. It's going to take another good defensive effort here as the Knights steal one in their offensive zone. Can they turn for the cross? No cross. Instead, Aisha Hill tried to carry it through towards the goal. Made a couple moves. The last move was not to be, and here come the Skylanders. One more pass, and Warnes is there once again. Number 19 looking more like number 20, playing that safety position, so to speak. The last line of defense here, and Caroline Warnes has made another big play for this Knights defense. 30 minutes to play here in what has been an amazing playoff contest between these two teams. Here's a gift for the Knights. Dietrich running towards it. One more. Hill, a save with the foot, and the second shot is wide. What a save. Oh, Nelly. Put that on the sponsor me tape. And the kick save. Goalie's best friend. The Skylanders' best friend there as it keeps this game at 1-0. Number 9, Aisha Hill, sophomore out of Patapsco. A little bit of a homecoming. His hometown on my scorecard in front of me is listed as Dundalk, Maryland. And Hill making some big plays here for her team here in this second half. Through ball goes over everyone's head. It's a race. And Warnes can't catch the freeze, but she'll deflect it out of bounds and give a chance for the defense to regroup. A corner kick is coming from the near sideline. Skylanders down 1 on the scoreboard. 28 minutes and 7 seconds is all that separates these two teams from the end of this contest. Can the Skylanders break even? Before that clock hits triple zeros. Here's the opportunity. Hands in the air. Ball will follow. This strike not as good as the last, though they'll have another go-round at it. Oh, this one is good, but right into the mitts of Holland, and you see the hand almost immediately go up from Harold. I can't imagine that's what she wanted to do. You saw that ball spinning towards Holland. Given the hand afterwards, I imagine Harold probably wanted to play that one more towards the middle, give somebody a chance either at the head ball or maybe make Holland punch it out instead of go for the clean catch. Regardless, a missed opportunity here for the Skylanders, but one they can afford to miss as of right now, though the longer that clock continues to tick, that won't be the case for much longer. And here's Hill creating another opportunity for the Knights. Dietrich trying to take it from there. though nothing was there for the Knights. Quick to come off the line that time and make the play, Sam Wilson was, the defensive line that is. Dietrich stole possession, and then the flag will give it back to the Knights. So we've hit a little bit of a lull here. These two teams looking for that footing here again. Just going a little bit back and forth here in the last minute or two. Waiting for something to open up. These two teams being aggressive, but not overly aggressive, because they do not want to give quick opportunities at the transition to the other team. Find that balance between creating offense, but always staying on strong defensive footing. Knights, the throw in near sideline. Dietrich trying to play it in towards the middle, though you saw Harold got a foot on it, deflected it up in the air, and then it was easily caught. Size of relief, I'm sure, though. Does that look like something for a moment for the Knights? I think the Knights have been successful in stealing a little bit of momentum. Though the Skylanders carrying it with space and maybe stealing that momentum right back. Though I said they were carrying it with space, it seemed like that space disappeared pretty quickly. And here's space for number 10. She can get around that last defender. She can. Carries the angle, the shot, the goal! Dietrich, the bottom corner. Goal number 2. And man, oh man, does that change things. We'll take a timeout on the field as these two teams will get water and talk strategy, and man, oh man, does that change things. The Skylanders were right on top of things for most of this second half. Multiple opportunities to break even, but just like that, a through ball finds Kara Dietrich. She turns the corner and puts a low laser into the corner for goal number 2. And that's certainly not the dagger, but it does create separation. In another minute or two, it'll start feeling like the dagger, I'm sure. That is, unless the Skylanders can regroup right here and answer back with a goal of their own quickly. They find a way to get a quick strike here in the next 10 minutes or so. It'll be almost as if that goal never happened, because we'll be right back to where we were before the goal. Though that's a lot of ifs. And the way this defense has been playing for the Knights.
Scored by number 10, Kara Dietrich. Assisted by number 15, Riley Bachler.
Oh, wow. And just like that, you almost saw the quick strike offense. Holland was quick off the line, didn't get the touch she wanted, I'm sure. And that ball was bouncing around with an open net. But 2 blue jerseys and only 1 white jersey made for a bad recipe if you're a Skylanders fan, player, or coach. And man, once again, what could have been is on the mind of every Skylanders fan. That was an opportunity. Remember, fans, this is just game one of a doubleheader. The Knights men's program will be in action at 5:30 after this game. As you see Holland quickly off the line to make that save. These two teams were playing to a 1-0 contest for so long. Just like that, the Knights made it 2-0 and changed the whole feel of this game. Really changed the feel of this second half, as most of the second half have been going the way of the Skylanders. Felt like the Skylanders were just one play away from getting this game tied up, and then who knows? That goal, though, for the Knights has put them in the driver's seat to the point where it's feeling like they may pull away with this one. Still a lot of time left to play, though. 22 minutes to be exact. Plenty of time for the Skylanders to figure something out, as we have a whistle that has slowed the game down here for a second, though. That second whistle will get us back going. O'Toole puts the head down, turns on the Jets, and makes the save for the team. And this is a big opportunity for the Knights. I said a few minutes ago that second goal wasn't the dagger. Well, they could break through with a third. I think that one will be that dagger. Knights will do it again, as we got two players pointing back and forth at one another. Oh, what a strike. It's punched away, but now it's bouncing around in a dangerous area. And Elena Cervetus with a tremendous strike came up from the defensive line position to make a big play. Or almost. Well, still made a big play. She made the play. She did her part. A good read there from Sofia Anika to come off the line, put the fist to the ball, make it a little bit more difficult, and eventually the Knights couldn't make the play. Warren steps up, makes another play defensively, though you see the Knights can't hold on to it that time, and here it goes. A ball, it's through, and it cannot be caught cleanly, so to speak. Saw that through ball find the foot of Valarosa. But it came off, I think, the shin guard maybe. And then Holland was quick off the line to make the play and steady everyone's heart. Under 20 minutes to play now. And the intensity is starting to pick up. The desperation is starting to pick up here a little bit. And this is a gift for the Skylanders as the ball comes up and gracefully touches the hand of a Knights player. "25 yards into the offensive zone. This is an opportunity. You won't won't be looking for goal here, but a good strike. Put it in the area. Give somebody a chance. Oh, and that's exactly what happens. And man, oh man. Wow, it doesn't get much closer than that. The bouncing ball bounced right where the Skylanders wanted it to. Holland was off the line. The cookie jar was open, but they could not steal one. Here's O'Toole. Warren saw that pass coming, as did everyone else. And a little bit of a frustration play there. Possession here once again for the Knights as we approach the 15-minute mark of this second half. It's all Knights on the scoreboard, and it's feeling like all Knights on the field here as well with that 2-0 lead. You see the Knights men's team on that far sideline starting to go through their warm-up situation. Another reminder for you, the fans at home, stick with us for game number 2, as the Knights men's program will be doing their thing at 5:30. Another playoff game here at the Lions Den. And this playoff game may get a little bit more interesting. And Holland, the killer be killed moment, and she says, "We will live to see another day," as she is quick to come off the line and make the save. And another what could have been moment for this Skylanders team, as the clock continues to strike. And Holland turns around and just finds a gift. She catches the cannonball there, but started to say the clock continues to strike. And it's starting to look like the Knights may be pitching a shutout here. Ball's rolling towards the box, and smart play the goalie to allow it to roll into the box. Not get too aggressive, try to play it right back. Instead, plays into the box, able to pick it up and smartly play it back to a teammate and give an opportunity to create some offense. We're going back and forth on that far sideline here. Here's a give and go. One more pass onto the near sideline. And we have two players going for it. And Cervetus was the one with the line. She had the angle. Cut off the driving lane for the Skylanders. Though, did not kill the opportunity altogether. Still with possession here. And the opportunity just got a little bit better now after the whistle. Almost 30 yards into their offensive zone. This is a great opportunity to play this one up towards the box and in the middle. And this could change the whole game right here. Make this final 14 minutes that much more interesting. A good strike, and Holland had to get down on the knees to trap that ball. I wouldn't say she caught it. I mean, maybe she did. She caught it with her knees. But that could have easily turned into a dangerous situation if she doesn't trap that ball just like she did. If that bounces off an arm or leg, maybe a Skylanders player comes in and cleans it up. It makes it 2-1. Instead, we'll sit at 2-0, excuse me. Sorry, Skylanders. We'll sit at 2-0 a little bit longer. Turn the corner. Here's space. One move around one defender. Can he get around the second? No, but warns. Oh, wow. If you're going to get the whistle, I mean, get it outside of the box at least. And that's about as close as you can get to outside of the box. Warrens came in and made the tackle. Making those tackles all game long. That one, the first one that drew the whistle. No flag, or excuse me, no card though. And this is another great opportunity. Could change this whole game with one good strike here. Oh, they tried to sneak one. Maybe not confident about their ability to get that ball over the wall. Knights not caught sleeping that time. Could be caught sleeping here, though. Far sideline. Carry. Ball in, and it'll hit the side of the net. A frustrating play, I'm sure, if you're a Skylanders player, coach, or fan. Looked like you had something on that far sideline, but looks like you had something. Might as well be the theme of the day for them. Oh, here comes something. One more pass, but Warrens is there once again. Here's the big kick after the ball bounces a few times back and forth between the two teams, and then it just falls out of the sky for Harold. One touch and the catch by Holland. And there's a well-timed head ball. The Skylanders are continuing to try and create some offense in this late stage, or in the late stages, I should say, of this second half. Hasn't led to a goal just yet, but it could, and it may, if they continue. Good defensive effort there. A quick strike from the Knights offense. Ends in a transition for the Skylanders. And offsides by, oh my goodness, by half an inch. Maybe that. Good job of moving as a line defensively, using that offsides whistle as an extra defender. Skylanders got caught with a hand in the cookie jar that time. Offsides, but not by much. But with under 10 to play, the Skylanders cannot afford to miss many more opportunities. Though given the way this last 3-4 minutes is gone, it still feels like the Skylanders are right in this. I was expecting to feel like the Knights would start to feel like they were running away with it in the later stages of this second half. And they may be running away with it here, as here comes an opportunity. One touch, and it's saved with the foot, or with the leg, I don't know. What a save by Anika. And what would this game be without the goalie play of the freshman, Sophia Anika? As another opportunity sent away by the Knights. They have 2 goals to their name, but they could have a few more If it wasn't for the tremendous goalie play once again by the Skylanders, number 1. Both goalies here making some big plays in the late stages of this second half. Hollins plays keeping the Knights in front. Anika's plays keeping the comeback hopes alive. And speaking of plays by the goalie, we'll see another one right there. Whoa, Nelly. Sometimes you play goalie, it is kill or be killed. Sophia Anika said, we will live to see another day. We will live to keep these comeback hopes alive a little bit longer. They need possession, though. Oh, here comes Hill. And man, Hill almost with a gift. Here comes the gift for the Skylanders, though. They'll turn on the Jets. Wilson gets back in front and stonewalls the offensive effort. Gandalf. Whoa, man. What a big play by number 11. It looked like the Skylanders had something, and they may have something here. Warnes once again with a big play. This time with the deflection, though a corner is coming from the Skylanders here in a minute. We are hitting desperation time here for the Skylanders as they are a minute and some change away from the 5-minute mark of this contest. They need offensive opportunities to start breaking their way if they want to keep these comeback hopes alive. The longer this game stays at 2-0, the more and more it's going to feel like the Knights are the winners here. Still feels like the Skylanders are right there. How much longer will it feel like that, though? A little bit longer, we're guaranteed, as the ball is in the midst of the goalie, Sophia Anika, once again. Warren's got possession for her team once again. The give and go between her and Dietrich leads to the one touch to Hill. And whoa, man, another tremendous save. We'll stay at 2-0 a little bit longer. Man, this game continues this way. Even if the Skylanders end up the losers here in this game, and always spot winners on losing teams, and there's a lot of winners on this Skylanders team. The number 1 winner's got to start with the goalie, Sophia Anika, keeping this game where it stands. Quick to come off the line there. Quick to call for a teammate to present themselves for the pass as well. Here's a give and go, far sideline. 5 minutes. That's it. That's all that separates these two teams from the end of this contest. Another give and go here from the Skylanders. This one to space, though they'll elect to go for a little bit more space. Oh, wow. Holland saw it coming and was quick to come off the line. What could have been? As that through ball was picture perfect, but so was the play by the freshman goalie out of Perry Hall Christian. Skylanders creating something, carrying. Warnes comes in. And with the angle, she makes the tackle. 4 minutes. That's it. You hear the cries from the coaching staff, no fouls. Do not give them easy opportunities. A free kick and an opportunity not only gives them an opportunity to go right at the goal, but it also gives them a chance to take their breath, or catch their breath, I should say. Tired legs, I'm sure, playing a factor here as we are in the late stage of what has been a back and forth contest. I mean, maybe not back and forth in terms of the score on the scoreboard, but it's been back and forth in terms of opportunities and momentum. The big difference is, of course, that 2-0. Skylanders just not been able to capitalize on their opportunities. The momentum for them just hasn't led to goals. It's led to good chances, but the lid still clearly on the goal there for the Knights. Can the Skylanders find a way to pop the lid off here in the final 3 minutes? Their fans are thinking a goal a minute and the game is yours. Oh my! And the stare down afterwards. Welcome to Baltimore. Somebody once said, football and crab cakes, that's what Maryland does. It should have been defense and crab cakes. That's what Maryland does. We heard a minute or two ago those cries for no fouls. They fell on deaf ears here, as this is another free kick in a great goal-scoring opportunity. And man, this 2 minutes and 54 seconds could feel a lot differently if the Skylanders can break through with a goal here. They had an opportunity pretty much right from this same spot. They tried to go for a short pass. They do the same here, and it bounces off the side of the net. You saw 2 players touch that ball before finally someone came in, put that low worm burner shot into the side of the net. And more of the same here for the Skylanders. What could have been? It's been that kind of afternoon for them. What could be here as Holland has to climb all the way up to the top of the ladder to make that save. Holland, I'm sure, feeling that this last 2 minutes can't come fast enough. Not just for the win, but also the clean sheet. Every goalie's best friend, other than the post, of course. Though the post, more of a love-hate relationship, sometimes doesn't come to their aid. Here comes O'Toole, trying to keep the comeback hopes alive here for the Knights, or excuse me, the Skylanders. Knights trying to hope, or trying to make sure, I should say, that this final 90 seconds is a quick one. Hill lets it bounce around a few times. Possession goes with the Skylanders. No shame in that. You'll give them possession knowing that time is not on their side. They got to go quickly, and when you go quickly, you tend to make mistakes, as you saw right there. Quick pass, easily intercepted by Holloway, I believe, on that far sideline. The Knights carry it a while and hold on to possession as well. And man, oh man, was that the final push for the Skylanders, as the Knights, with possession here and now under 30 seconds, they can play keep away and hear the final whistle. They won't play keep away, But they are about to hear that final whistle as 10 seconds is all that separates these two teams. What an effort on both sides. But the effort will fall short for the Skylanders as the Knights will move on here, and they'll do